Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica. We are on block number 6 of our Sew Quilty Sew and Stitch Along. So we are pretty much halfway through our Stitch Along. If you're new to my channel or new to the Stitch Along, I will link the launch video here. You can go back and check that out. You're welcome to join us at any time, and make sure you're following in our Facebook Sew With Me group. I'm picking winners from that when we're all done for some fun prizes. Plus you can see everybody's projects and progress as we're going through the sew along. So we're gonna just jump right in. These are just quick little videos to keep you guys on track and going for our Stitch Along. So this week's block is our bobbin block, and this one is so cute. I have a little stack of bobbins and then one on its end, and this one does go on one of the cake stand blocks. So again, you're welcome for having you do those cake stand blocks at the beginning so they're all done. They really make this block so fast and easy. So this one has all just rectangles. It's very easy to put together. My only advice on it, because the pieces are skinny, is that you either pre-starched again or use some Mary Ellen's Best Press to help keep things from stretching when you're pressing. And then also that you're just really working on that accurate scant 1/4 inch seam. So as you can see, the little bobbins have pretty skinny edges on them. I think they finish at a 1/2 inch or so, and so you just want to make sure those look nice and accurate. I mean, mine might not be perfect either, but I think once they're all done, they look pretty good. And then the other thing that I did was trim up each one of these sections as I went. So when I sewed this section together and then added these, I trimmed this section up first. When I was done, I trimmed this whole thing up, and that way these sections were all nice and accurate when I went to put them together. And those cutting instructions, trimming instructions are in the pattern as well. I have them all throughout so you can trim up your blocks as you go. And that really is one of my main tips for having your blocks be accurate, is to trim up your pieces as you're going. So I do trim up my finished block, but more importantly, I trim up each of the little sections as I'm going so that as I'm assembling my block, everything stays really nice and accurate. And then of course, 1/4 inch seam as well. And then when you're done with that, you'll sew it to the bottom of one of your cake stands and you're all done. Let's take a look at the Stitchy version. So here's our Stitchy bobbin version. This one is super easy. It's just all straight stitching, nothing fancy. I did do some back stitching, I guess, if you want to consider that fancy. Again, I have instructions on how to do that in a video here on YouTube. It's called back stitch, half stitch, 1/4 stitch video, and it covers all 3 of those things. And those are really the only 3 extra things you would need for most of my cross stitch patterns. So I just put them all into one video, and you can go over there and see in detail how to do those. But that makes these little bobbins pop and just look really extra cute. And then you just need to pick some fun colors for your bobbin floss. And again, I'm just trying to spread out my colors. You know, whatever it's sitting next to isn't too much the same, so it looks a little more scrappy and more balanced. So the cross stitch one is super fast and easy, and if you've already stitched your cake stands, it should take you no time at all to do this one. You can definitely do it in probably like a 1/2 hour or less. So that's going to be it for today's video. Super short and sweet, our bobbin block. Have fun. If you're doing the quilty version, I recommend digging into your scraps because these pieces are just nice and small, and they don't even have to match really. You could do all different ones. So you can have a lot of fun with this block. So make sure again to share your progress in our Sew With Me group. If you are sharing on Instagram, make sure to tag me at Erica Arndt so I can see what you guys are doing. And then I will be having some fun prizes. So make sure you're posting your progress and any finishes that you have in our Sew With Me group. That's gonna be it for today's block. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for block number 7.